Hey, we're still down here at Sunset Cliffs. I'm Helen, I've got Christine here, Emily here. We're gonna do a little mini flow practice today, probably about an intermediate level, getting into camel pose or prepping for camel pose, ustrasana. It's not my favorite pose. I have a hard time breathing deeply in camel pose, but it's a really nice back bend, which is a spine extension, a good way to boost your mood, a little yoga antidepressant. Also really good for respiration stuff. Emily likes it, Christine likes it, so hopefully you guys will like it. And we're gonna start with just where you guys are, in a seated position, on your feet, or if you feel open enough with your quads, you can sit in a full hero's pose with your butt between your feet. But everyone's a little different, so find what's comfortable. These guys are pretty flexible. Right away, we're gonna start to open up the front sides of our legs. So close your eyes here, sit up tall, relax your shoulders. Just notice your breath. We're lucky enough to be practicing by the ocean, so try and mimic the sound of the ocean with your breath. Full deep inhales through your nose. Complete exhales, release through your nose. If you have a pillow or a block at home, you can always sit on that so your butt's a little bit elevated off the ground. We won't be here too much longer. Let's try 2 more full breaths. And gently make your way to hands and knees. You can crawl forward. Adjust as needed, shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees. Extend your right leg behind you. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, round through your spine. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, tuck your left toes under. Keep your right leg lifted, and we're gonna inhale to a down dog splits, right leg to the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Yeah, and take any movement. So starting to find more of a stretch through the quadriceps, even more, the right hip flexor. Extend your leg long, take a breath in, toes point down. Exhale, big step forward between your hands. Gonna drop your left knee down. Hopefully this isn't too hard on the ground. Reach both arms to the sky. And then with your right fingers, find your left wrist, stretch up and over to your right. So now stretching a little bit more through your left hip, quadriceps, your side, breathe. Both arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, release your hands down, lift your back knee. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot up to meet your right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, release your head and neck down. Rise to standing arms, reach to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, point your pointer finger up. Take a breath in, hold here. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Let your hips lean a little bit left. One more inhale. Even deeper as you exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, up and over to your left. Full breath in, stay, more length. Exhale, go further. Back up to the sky. Cactus, exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back to a high plank upper push-up. Hold there, take a breath in, little shift forward onto your tippy toes, and then lower slowly all the way to your belly. Yeah, feel free to adjust. We'll take 3 cobras, starting to open up through your chest and build strength through your spine. Hands can be wherever you like them, right about the height of your shoulders. Lift your heart as you inhale. Beautiful, exhale, lower down. Really press into the tops of your feet. 2 more, inhale to lift. Nice, Christine is hovering. Exhale, lower. You totally don't have to hover, but you can. 1 more, breathe in. Awesome, and breathe out. Press to hands and knees, tabletop. Knees together to touch. Left leg behind you, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale your leg high. Exhale, tuck your right toes under. Left leg to the sky, down dog splits, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Again, find movements, bend and straighten. Try not to get kicked in the head. Extend your leg long, toes point down, breathe in. Big step forward between your hands, breathe out, drop your right knee down. Arms to the sky, inhale. Left fingers find your right wrist, stretch up and over to your left, exhale. See if you can relax your shoulders, lift your belly button, stay engaged, but also really lean into your right hip, find a good stretch. Both arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, release your hands down and lift your back knee. Take an inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step your right foot up to meet your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, release down, exhale. Stand tall, arms to the sky, breathe in. Interlace your fingers, pointers up as you exhale. Inhale, even taller. Just an exhale, up and over to your right. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, up and over to your left. Back up, breathe in. Cactus, exhale, bend your elbows, lift your heart, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank, upper push-up. Hold it there again, getting really strong through your arms, your core, your legs. Little shift forward, breathe in. Chaturanga to your belly, exhale. I tricked you again. If you need to adjust, feel free. Hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Shalabhasana or locust pose, zip up your legs, reach your hands back. Yeah, and then lift your hands. Your legs, if it's okay on your low back. Legs can always stay down if it's not. Tell me if it's too much, Christine. Breathe, breathe, breathe for 2. 1, release it down. Let your head turn to one side, hands by your sides. Send breath into your low back and your shoulders. And gently turn your head in the opposite direction. Same thing, keep breathing. Hands by your sides. Press to tabletop, hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Big toes together. Reach your right leg up, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Flip for wild thing. Drop your right foot, reach your right arm forward. Really press through your hips, lift, lift, lift. Big circles with your arm. One time in one direction, one time in the other direction. And back to a down dog splits. Extend your leg long. Breathe in. Exhale, step between your hands. This time to crescent lunge all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, right fingers find your left wrist, stretch up and over to your right. Keep breathing. Release your right hand toward your back leg. So it's like a little exalted, twisted lunge almost. Keep reaching your left arm high. Keep sending your left hip forward. One more inhale. Exhale, we're gonna cartwheel hands down to a standing splits, left leg to the sky. And then with your right hand, reach back for your left foot. So bend your left knee and begin to work toward a revolved dancer's pose. Press into your right foot. This may be step 1, you stay there. Or begin to extend your left arm forward, kick back as you lift everything up. Keep breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, feet and hands together. Come onto your tippy toes, lift your heels and drop your forehead to your knees. Round into a little ball. Reset your spine. Plant your palms, step back, high plank, upper push-up. Chaturanga just halfway down this time. Up dog, slide your heart forward, shoulders back, really open up through your chest. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Big toes together. Left leg high, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee, flip for your wild thing on this side. Take a big circle in one direction with your arm and a big circle in the opposite direction. Back to down dog splits. Extend your leg long, big breath in. Step forward between your hands, exhale. Crescent lunge, rise up. Left fingers find your right wrist, stretch up and over to your left. So find the strength through your legs, settle into your hips, lift your belly button, relax your shoulders. And then we'll gently release the left hand to your back leg. Keep reaching long through your side body. Keep breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Take your right leg to the sky, standing splits. With your left hand, begin to reach back, bend your right knee, and work toward your evolved dancers. Press into your left foot, extend your right arm out in front. Breathe. One more inhale. Release it down. Forward fold, feet and hands together. Back to your tippy toes, lift your heels, round your spine, forehead to your knees. Nice job, ladies. And carefully step back. High plank, upper push-up, chaturanga, up dog. Hold your up dog, micro bend your elbows, roll your shoulders back a little bit more and see if you can breathe into your belly, stretch out. Yeah, a little rock side to side if that feels good. And gently press to child's pose, hips to heels. So we're in the dirt. I'm kind of mean for making them do this, but we're gonna walk our hands as far as we can to the right. Let your hips lean a little bit left. Again, finding even more length through your side body. Breathing into your ribs, your waist. We often think of back bends as reaching up and back, but you're also creating lots of length through your side. And then move all the way to the other side, hands left, hips right. Beautiful, bring it back to center. Lift to tabletop, hands and knees. I'm gonna try and do this on my knees. We're gonna stand on our knees and then take your left foot off your mat toward the left. Left hand is gonna slide down your leg, right arm reaches up and over. And then gently bring your right fingertips toward the ground. I'm just gonna stagger in front of your toes. Left arm over your head, kind of like a modified side plank. And gently bring it back onto your knees and we'll switch sides. Right foot off your mat. Slide your right hand down your leg to start. Reach your left arm up and over. Feel your shoulders relax, your sides stay long. Bring your left fingertips down. Stretch your right arm up and over. And gently find your way back up. So if you want to take a little break, we're going to move into camel. I'm just going to turn sideways. I like my feet tucked under, toes tucked under, I should say. Some people like the tops of their feet flat. Hands come to your low back. Imagine that you have back pockets and you're sticking your hands in your back pockets. And then find a very slight, gentle scoop. So not a tuck, but a slight scoop of your tailbone to keep your hips right above your knees. Elbows hug together, lift your heart. Keep all the length you just made through your side body, through the front of your legs, the front of your chest. You can stay like that. Make sure you can breathe and you're not like me. If you want a little bit more, one hand to your heel, then the other. Keep pressing your hips forward, keep lifting your heart, and keep expanding your lungs in all directions. If it feels okay on your neck, yeah, relax your head back. This is a nice release. Let go of whatever happens, comes up. And slowly find your way out and take a little seat on your feet. We'll do one more of those. If you're done, stay here. When you're ready, come back up. Same thing, feet however you like them. Create your setup, really strong legs. It helps to kind of clench your butt, not too strong, but to stay active. And then see if you can reach back with the opposite hand first, creating a little bit of balance. Keep lifting your chest. If it feels okay on your neck and you can breathe, relax your head back. Slowly find your way out. Take a little seat. You can create a child's pose or embryo variation. Chest over your thighs, arms wrapped back toward your feet. Lots of breath into your low back especially, into your shoulders. And then this one I won't demonstrate on the ground, but if you want to take a little hare pose or rabbit, it's a nice counter stretch. So you can lift your torso off your thighs. Yeah, tuck your chin into your chest so the top of your head comes in front of your knees. Hands can hold onto your heels or even interlace. And then begin to lift your butt so you're stretching out through your upper back. I imagine I'm puffing up between my shoulder blades and sending that part forward. Nice. And gently release it down. We'll take child's pose for our little mini shavasana. So if you want your arms out in front, knees wide, get comfortable again. If you've got lots of sand, you can stack your hands. Close your eyes. Give yourself a permission to feel a sense of release, of letting go of any poses, anything in your life that's not serving you in this exact moment. And you can stay here all day long. We'll take another few breaths. Lock your hands in, lift your chest, find a seated position. Hands can come to your heart. Sit up tall again, relax your shoulders out of your ears. Just notice how you feel now. And gently bow your head. Namaste. All right. Not too sandy?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good.